Drill Doctor 250 Handyman. Congratulations! Your new Drill Doctor is going to save your time, save your money, save your job, and keep you working. No more dull drill bits ruining your project, your drill motor, your entire day. Now, in your shop, on the job, and at home, you've got the tool to keep your bits sharp and your job on track. You've got the Drill Doctor.
That looks good. Okay. Have you ever had to stop in the middle of a job because you can't find a sharp drill bit? With the Drill Doctor, dull bits are a thing of the past. I can quickly give dull drill bits a razor-sharp point and finish my projects. Enjoy your Drill Doctor. We're proud to guarantee it.
Hi, I'm Russ Johnson, and I'm here to help you learn how to successfully use your Drill Doctor. It's simple and fast once you learn 3 easy steps and the few basic parts of the Drill Doctor. To help you learn the process, I'll give you a demonstration from various perspectives. And don't worry if you miss it the first time. It happens several times during the course of the video. And by the way, watch for the drill points for success. So here we go. I'll give you a couple full-speed demos, and for the purpose of the demonstration, the Drill Doctor will be turned around. So let's try that again. And that's it. So now let's identify the parts of the Drill Doctor that will be referenced during the various demonstrations. This is the chuck. These are the flats. These are the chuck jaws. This is the chuck knob. These are the chuck cams. And these are the white marks. This is the alignment tube. These are the flats. This is the viewer. These are the clamp arms. This is the drill stop. And this is the pusher button, which when pressed in, opens and closes the clamp arms. This is the sharpening tube. This is the cam post pin. And this is the diamond wheel. Note how the sharpening tube rocks back and forth. As I mentioned before I started the demo, I've turned the Drill Doctor around so that you can see better what I'm doing. Actually, when you sharpen the drill bit, turn the Drill Doctor around as though you're shaking hands with the sharpening tube. And then you'll see that you can turn white mark to white mark, like so. Now let's go through the 3 steps from your perspective. Sizing the chuck is the first step. We all know how to chuck a drill and a power drill. We get the chuck jaws close, then we tighten it. Sizing the chuck on the 250 is very similar. We close the jaws with the chuck knob just to the point that the drill bit slides in and out. This is important for aligning the drill bit properly. Now that you've sized the chuck, press the pusher button in and hold it. Insert the chuck drill into the alignment tube. Match the flats on the chuck with the flats in the tube and insert all the way. Slide the drill bit to the drill stop and release the pusher button. Look into your alignment viewer and this is what you'll see. If your drill bit looks like this, tighten the chuck knob. If it looks like this, turn it to the point that the drill bit is held by the clamp arms in its narrowest width. The clamp arms naturally go to the narrowest width. Now tighten the chuck knob, press the pusher button, and remove the chuck drill bit. Align either white mark with the cam post. Now rotate the chuck white mark to white mark. This is the tempo or rhythm you should use. Turn white mark to white mark an even number of times, approximately 6 turns for a 1/4 inch bit and 12 turns for a 3/8 inch bit. Keep the pressure directed into the sharpening tube. Do not push down. Note how the cam rides against the cam post and the sharpening tube rocks back and forth. This rocking should not be prevented. Note the sound created as the drill bit contacts the wheel.
Now that you've seen how the Drill Doctor works, let's take a look at each step in detail. It'll be helpful to pause the video now and use your instruction sheet to follow along during the steps ahead. Operating the Drill Doctor is simple and fast. Just 3 easy steps: sizing the chuck, aligning the drill bit, and sharpening the drill bit. Sizing the chuck takes just a few seconds. Insert the drill bit into the chuck. Turn the chuck knob clockwise until it's tight. Now, loosen the chuck knob slightly, just until the drill bit begins to slide through the chuck jaws. Remember, the drill bit must be able to slide through the chuck. Aligning the drill bit is simple. The Drill Doctor's patented Easy Align system ensures accurate drill bit sharpening every time. Holding the chucked drill bit in one hand, press the black pusher button in with the other. Keeping the pusher button in, insert the chuck into the alignment tube, matching the flats on the chuck with the flats on the top and bottom of the tube. With the chuck fully inserted, gently push the drill bit forward until it meets the drill stop, which is visible through the alignment viewer. Release the pusher button and rotate the drill bit until the clamp arms grip the bit at its narrowest width. Now your drill bit is aligned. Tighten the chuck clockwise until the bit is securely held in the chuck jaws. Press the pusher button in once more and remove the chuck from the alignment tube. Your bit is ready to sharpen. Sharpening the drill bit takes just a few easy twists of the wrist, and the Drill Doctor delivers a beautifully sharpened drill bit. Turn the Drill Doctor on. Insert the chucked drill bit into the sharpening tube, matching either white mark on the chuck with the cam post at the top of the tube. With a direct, easy pressure, turn the chuck clockwise from white mark to white mark and repeat. This is the sound you'll hear as the diamond wheel contacts the steel drill bit. A small bit requires a light pressure and just a couple of turns. A large bit will take greater pressure, perhaps as many as 20 rotations. Make sure the chuck follows the steel cam post. Avoid putting downward pressure on the chuck. Keep the pressure even and directed into the tube. The sharpening action will naturally rock the chuck back and forth, and this motion should not be prevented. A 1/4 inch bit will need about 6 complete rotations of the chuck, or 12 white mark to white mark rotations. More sharpening may be required for very dull or broken bits. After you've sharpened many bits with your Drill Doctor, you may want to give it a simple cleaning. Unplug your Drill Doctor. Knock out the bit shavings from the sharpening tube. Vacuuming works too. Clean inside both tubes with a dry cloth. Blow pressurized air into the closing end of the chuck. With almost no maintenance, your Drill Doctor 250 Handyman will sharpen hundreds of bits for you. The 250 Handyman is the newest member of the Drill Doctor family, developed out of 25 years of precision industrial sharpening experience. The 250 Handyman quickly, easily, and accurately sharpens your twist drill bits to standard 118-degree points. Its diamond wheel sharpens high-speed steel, carbide, tin-coated, and cobalt bits sized from 3/32 to 1/2 inch. Let's take a look at sharpening 3 different bits with the 250 Handyman.
Sharpening the small bit is similar to sharpening larger bits. First, size the chuck. Now press in the pusher button and insert the chuck drill bit into the alignment tube. Slowly release the pusher button, allowing the clamp arms to grab the bit and pull it to the drill stop. Now slide the chuck in all the way. Remember, the clamp arms need to be in the drill's narrowest width. If they are not, turn the drill bit until they are and tighten the chuck knob. The chuck jaws should be aligned straight. If not, slightly loosen the chuck knob until they are straight. Now sharpen the small bit with light pressure in only 2 white mark to white mark rotations. Listen carefully to the sound created as the small bit briefly contacts the wheel. The large bit is sharpened exactly as all others. It is important to sharpen these bits completely. The entire face of the drill bit should be sharpened. The large bit needs additional pressure and will also require more white mark to white mark turns. Pay attention to the sound created as the large bit contacts the wheel. Also, note the tempo of the white mark to white mark rotations. The masonry bit is also similar to the other types. First, size the chuck. Alignment is very important. Press the pusher button and insert the bit all the way to the drill stop. Now release the pusher button. Note that we do not want the clamp arms to align the bit. Instead, start with the carbide insert in a vertical position, then turn the bit to the right. The carbide insert should be at about a 1 to 2 o'clock position. Tighten the chuck, then sharpen normally. Try 4 white mark to white mark turns initially. Then add turns as necessary.
After experiencing the convenience, accuracy, and reliability of the Drill Doctor 250 Handyman, you may find you want a Drill Doctor with increased versatility and added options. The Drill Doctor 500 Tradesman and the Drill Doctor 750 Professional offer added features which expand your drill sharpening capabilities. The 500 Tradesman sharpens 3/32 to 1/2 inch bits to either 118 or 135 degree points. It can sharpen split point bits or create new split points on standard bits. It will also sharpen masonry bits. The 750 Professional does everything the 500 Tradesman does, plus it comes with a 3/4 inch chuck for sharpening 1/2 to 3/4 inch bits. It also includes a chuck storage rack. We provide the best drill sharpening tools in the world for home, trade, and industry. The Drill Doctor, proudly made in Ashland, Oregon, USA. Contact us. We'd love to hear from you.